I'm Melinda Goodwin. I'm a luxury real estate agent here in Southern Utah, as well as a luxury real estate advisor. I do daily videos on YouTube to help real estate agents learn to market their luxury listings and their hard to sell listings. The purpose of these videos is to, 1, get those listings sold, 2, double side because you're actually actively looking for your buyer, and 3, get more listings. Why not? Right? It is the new year. Today is New Year's Eve, and tomorrow will be 2016. And I am curious to know what you're doing as far as your plan in your marketing. That's it. That's what I want to know. So today we're going to talk a little bit more about breaking that down to make it a little bit easier. And I'm telling you that during this process, it's going to seem very confusing and it's going to seem like so much work. But if you take one step at a time, you're going to have the most amazing 2016 you could ever wish for. And you know what? To be truthful, if you adjust this every single year, it will just grow bigger and bigger and bigger. Who wouldn't want that? Likey, lots. Okay, so remember when we're talking about breaking down our marketing, it's not just about marketing us. It's about marketing us, our service that we provide, our product, which is our listing, our price points, because maybe we like certain price points. I personally like luxury, $1 million and above, but I market $600,000 and above because luxury here in St. George is considered $450,000. Certain subdivisions, maybe I pick 1 or 2 subdivisions and that's it. As I become the expert in those 1 or 2, I can expand and do another one and expand and do another one. It's really important to start with one and then big in that one and then go to another one and then another one, not all 3 at the same time. And features, maybe there's certain features I like. Maybe I'm super smart about landscaping. So I will concentrate on the houses that have great landscaping. Currently, my husband's a builder and we've ran our construction company for years. I'm really interested in new construction. So I have a huge platform for construction. So I will adjust my marketing according to my interests so that it makes my job fun. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Okay, so our purpose today is to analyze each separate category, plan and budget our sales activity. Now, as you may know, and you might want to refer back to the video that says budget, but I always take 20% of my perceived commissions and I put that toward marketing. 16% of that I market that specific listing. The rest I turn to marketing myself and my business. Okay, so I can project how many sales I'm going to have maybe in my subdivision, how many listings I want to have in there, all that based on this categorizing. I'm going to project so I can get an idea of how much money I have to budget with. Everybody in sales does this. It's not about, I'm going to sell 6 houses this month, or my goal is 6 houses a month and I'm going to make this much commission because I want to make $100,000 at the end of the year. That's all backwards, guys. That's backwards, and it took me forever to figure that out. It's really projecting my sales, figuring out where my marketing money is coming from, and determining my marketing. That's really where it's at. It's not about this fantasy land of being the top producer someday in the next 12 months. And how am I going to get there? I've got to contact 100 people a day, and then 100 people a day, 10 people will return my phone call. 10 people will return my phone call. I will get 1 appointment. Out of every 3 appointments, I'm going to get 1 listing. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's a great way to project your income, but they don't do it deep enough. I'm talking about projecting your income, determining your marketing budget, and describing your marketing specifically in categories so that you know exactly what your image is at the end of the year. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so now I'm going to plan my advertising and my promotions by each category. Okay, and then after I do this, and we'll talk about it, I'm going to plan and budget my publicity. Let's be a celebrity in our area, people. Be the celebrity. You know, I mean, let's be known for what we do. How am I going to do that? I'm going to do that with social media. I'm going to do that with blogging. And I'm going to get media attraction, maybe through the events that I help volunteer at. Maybe I'm going to call up the radio station and say, hey, if you ever have anybody that needs a guest really quickly because somebody bailed, have them give me a call, free 5 minutes on the radio, whatever it's going to take to become the celebrity, right? If it's doing videos and pushing your videos out, if it's doing videos of the houses and pushing those videos out, if it's just taking pictures. I mean, our kids are so good at selfies. Taking a selfie, hey, show them this house today. You know, that's what I'm talking about. It's all free. That's all free. And I'm going to look at product-oriented activities too. I'm going to look at open houses. If I'm going to do a black tie event, and I try, my goal is to do 4 a year, right? Black tie events. Those get a ton of publicity. Fundraisers, always, always in my black tie events, I tie it with a fundraiser, period. That is the purpose of that event. It's always an open house, always a black tie, always a fundraiser. Absolutely. Hands down, publicity. That's what we're looking for, right? And then I'm going to blog the crap out of it. I'm going to post. I'm going to do videos. I'm going to try to go viral with everything I do, because keeping the buzz going all year long is what you want. People, so far the things I've talked about are free. They're free, right? And then I'm going to plan and budget on my listings, on our projected, you know, this budget I set aside for this, for brochures, if I need a website, if I'm going to do individual websites for each of my listings, videos, professional pictures, travel to introduce that listing to other markets. Why wouldn't I? I would love to. I would love to travel to Salt Lake, go to one of their tour meetings. Hey, got this great investment in St. George, Utah. I know majority of your people come down here. I'll give you a 30% referral. You just send me your client. Let's sell it, right? Why not go to California? Hey, hit those sales meetings outside your area. That's a key there. But that's going to be my budget. I'm going to plan that travel, especially if I have $1 million listing. Absolutely, hands down, $1 million listing is not marketed in my area. I market that completely outside. And then Facebook ads, Twitter ads, you know, magazine ads, that sort of thing. That's got to be in that budget as well. But here's the key. When I'm doing my budgeting, I always pick one brochure, one blog, one page, one bulletin board, and I make it look all the same. And then I can they communicate. They communicate and they interlink and they have fun together and make me. This is me, right? So it's important that it's all the same. That's your brand. This is my brand, me. It's me, your brand me, okay? Different products, different customers need separate treatment. You cannot do this all in one great big package and label it, look at me. You just can't. Okay, tomorrow we're going to talk about analyzing your situation, and I really hope everybody has a safe New Year's Eve, and join me tomorrow.